Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rakah Kodash. That's who this world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the Paleo ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles across the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and sincerity. We know where that truth lives with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Here to give a quick sit down, man, on something that happened, I believe, in Columbus, Ohio, I believe it was. How Nazis pulled up in this community, where Jake felt like it was his home. These Negroes felt like it was their home. It belonged to them because, years ago, it was a black community, I guess, somewhere in Columbus, Ohio. But I got two clips that I'm gonna present to y'all, and that's talking about the event, and it's just to show you, man, like what this devil is smart, man. His heart is deep, like the scriptures say. What it say? It's a lot. His heart is deep, man. Like, this is nothing but a tactic to get these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, two-thirds of y'all riled up. You know what I mean? Because he know a lot of niggas, man. They go off emotion, man. They don't go off logic. They can't think off logic. You know what I mean? They can't go about things in a calm spiritual way, man. A lot of jakes, when they hear the word nigger, it triggers them, man. You know what I mean? And these Edomites know that, man. They know that. They done studied you niggas, man. They know that. This is nothing but a tactic to get y'all riled up so he can put y'all down. But Jake, these niggas, man, these YNs too, man, they stupid, man. They not gonna care, man. They're gonna go because they're ignorant to the fact that this man has an army. They're ignorant to the fact that he has a navy. They're ignorant to the fact that he owns all the tanks. They're ignorant to that fact. They're not thinking about that, We are not supposed to fight this man carnally, man. We're supposed to spiritually move, We can't move off of emotion at this time, man, because why, man? Hey, it's about to be a time where if you move off your emotion, man, these motherfuckers out here ready to blow niggas' heads off, man. But I own no rights to these videos. It's all for educational purposes only. And let's get to it.
Look at all the coming, man. We got problems, K-Pop.
And they call us cowards, but we're out here. Yeah, burn that bitch up.
Burn that bitch up, man.
Burn
Let
that
that
bitch
bitch burn. Let that bitch burn.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about?
I'm out.
Still liquidations off.
Look at Jake. Look at Jake out there. They done ran. That was them running. I guess they done ran them. Them Edomites done ran off in the U-Haul. And look at it. Look at them. They out there chilling on the highway. The Nazis is out, man. That's what I'm gonna call this too. The Nazis slid on the niggas in the nigga community. Esau trying to arise Jake, man. Arise up Jake, man. And that's what he's doing, man. This ain't nothing but a tactic to feed on Jake emotion for Jake to just get routed. And look what these Negroes was doing. Look what they were doing.
Look at all the coming, man. We got problems, K-Pop.
And they call us cowards, but we're out here.
See that? Residents go confront them. They pile into the U-Haul and drove away. See, And when Esau do this, man, you know, you gotta understand, man. You know, this is planned out, man. For them to get riled up, you know, and have Jake ready to go out there and do whatever, you know, and then they turn around and then just leave in the U-Haul. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? No, this is all planned out, man. This is all tactic, man. You know? They ready to bring civil unrest, man.
Yeah, burn that bitch up.
You feel me? Burn that bitch out, man.
Burn
Let
that
that
bitch
bitch
up.
burn. Let that bitch burn.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about?
I'm out.
Still liquidations off 15 shit.
Look, let me get a precept, man. This is, let me go to it's the book of Genesis, chapter 49. And verse 9. Judah is a lion whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouches as a lion and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up, man? And Judah is a lion's whelp. Judah is you so-called Negroes, man. Okay? You so-called Negroes, y'all are a lion's whelp, man. I'm going to get it in another translation. Let me see. This is Genesis 27. That's a lot. 49. It's a lot. Genesis 49. It says Judah is like a lion, killing his victim and returning to his den, stretching out and lying down. No one dares to disturb him, man. And hey, that's similar to translation a little fucked up, but let me go to the blue letter. But yeah, it's basically the Lord is stating that you Negroes have gotten comfortable in oppression, man. You know? Let me go. Genesis 49, verse 9. You are a lion's cub, Judah. You return from the prey, my son. Like a lion, he crouches and lies down, and a lion is who dare to rouse him up, man. And hey, you know, Israel, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians have gotten so comfortable in oppression to the point to where y'all don't think this man would do this to us, y'all. Y'all see all this racism going on in America, but y'all don't really think that, you know, it can happen to y'all, or Esau can pull up in y'all neighborhood and do these things, man. You know, it says, like a lion is who dare to rouse him up, man. And that's what the Lord is doing with this man. You know, the Lord is allowing this man to arouse you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians up. 2/3 of y'all. Because 2/3 of the nation of Israel has to go. Whether it's through the sword, pestilence, nuclear fire, or the sword, pestilence, nuclear fire. Yeah. Or famine. Slop. Famine. Exactly. That's the way y'all must go. Throughout those ways, 2/3 of y'all. And other nations are going to feel these plagues as well, man. But This so-called white man is doing this to rouse you Negroes up, man, because he know Jake only feed off emotions. Jake feeds off emotions, man. He know most of you niggas cannot control your emotions, man. You know? But us the prophets, we know that we can't fight this man carnally, man. You know? We can't fight this man carnally, but look at Jake. Look at these Negroes.
Get them boys the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck y'all flag! Hitler been dead. Y'all living in the 40s.
See that? The Lord got these Negroes mindset on go amongst this man. You know, he's getting around. Jake is the nation of Judah, not the nation, but Judah, the tribe of Judah, is getting riled up, man. You know, they getting riled up, man. They getting roused up, man. They getting roused up, man. You know, and hey, this is all prophecy, man, because the time that we're coming in, man, is serious, man. Jake didn't think, man, you Negroes, them young niggas out there doing all that shit, man, telling Esau, you know what I mean, this ain't the 40s, nigga, and all this shit, man. Hey, man, their mindset is just on go, and just they have no understanding what the fuck is going on, man. They have no understanding. Jake have no understanding what the fuck going on. Jake don't understand why these folks' spirit is riled up like this. But we do.
And that, my friends, is how it's done. That is precisely.
I think he's an Edomite, man. I don't know. I just end up having to see his clip and look into it. But hold on. Let me go to Genesis 27 and 41. We understand what the fuck going on as prophets, man. You know? We understand, man.
Precisely how you respond to neo-Nazis when they show up in your town. Now, that took place over the weekend in Cincinnati, Ohio, and about 12 neo-Nazis in total chose to unfurl their banners.
So it was in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's a lot.
On top of an overpass near the Lincoln Heights exit, until, of course, they were confronted by American heroes and ran away like the cowards that they are. Now,
Lincoln Heights, that's a community that was started through the Negroes, I believe. It was a community for the Negroes only back in the 80s, I believe, or the 70s, something like that. But we'll let them talk for a little bit.
Before they were chased off, they were actually talking a lot of shit. For example, they even recorded themselves running up to this man's car who was blasting Fight the Power by Public Enemy, and they began hurling slurs at him, but as you can tell, he was entirely unbothered and just kept dancing. But eventually, too many people in the community showed up, and they were overrun almost instantly. And their flags, of course, were burned. Now, it wasn't just over yet, because members of the community made it clear that they weren't going to let any Nazis intimidate a single person in their community, so they then chose to exercise their Second Amendment rights, and they formed an impromptu community defense group in Lincoln Heights, and they stayed there for hours. And
see that? These Negroes formed a defense group thinking they are going to beat this man. This man was blessed with the sword, man. Let me get this precept. This is Genesis 27, chapter 27, verse 41 and 2. Verse 40 and verse 41. And by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. Who is thy brother? The nation of Israel, Jacob. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they are prophesied to serve us in thy kingdom. You know, they were been supposed to serve us, but we ain't been right as a nation of people to my Lord, man. You know, it says, and this shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that's slavery, you know. And he's coming in his full dominion real soon. You know, this MOTB, the mark of the C hip, the you know, the MOTB is about to come in here, man. You know, he's reaching his full peak, you know, bringing in this one world government, man, you know. But the Lord said he's gonna break the yoke off our neck, man. That he starting with his elect, man, his elect men, you know. For real, man. So, hey, man, we're coming into that time. Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And that's what this man has been doing since this time. He hasn't stopped even until today, man. This man is still doing this, man. Now they're just bold enough to just come back out like they were in the days of old, man. Hey, man, the Lord putting these 1,600 spirits back in these folks, man. You know? But it's all a setup too, I believe, man. It's all a hoax to get Jake riled up. And Esau's doing a good job. Look at this shit.
Hours and set up effective checkpoints to track down the Nazis in the event they were still in their community.
Checkpoint, they is not playing. Straps and they are ready. Checkpoint and you will be stopped and roll your fucking window down.
We got one coming up.
All right, bye-bye. See ya.
You love to see it.
What the fuck is y'all gonna do with those eight? What the fuck is y'all, that small ass group, gonna do with this man's army, man? This man got this man got the military, the army, the navy, the air force. What the fuck is that gonna do, Jake? What is it gonna do? We cannot beat this man, man. We can't beat this man with something he was blessed with. He was blessed with the sword, the gun. He was blessed with this. We cannot beat this. We can't beat this man fighting with him like that. And that's why I serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Because, I know that he allowed me to see and understand. And I serve him wholeheartedly, man. You know? Cause I understand, man. Look, at this time that we're in, man, we're not able to fight this man carnally, man. We're not able to, man. It says, let me go to, this is 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 3. And look at Jake out there. Jake out there with guns and shit. Look at this shit, man.
An impromptu community defense group in Lincoln Heights, and they stayed there for hours and hours and set up effective checkpoints to track down the Nazis in the event they were still in their community.
Checkpoint, they is not playing. Straps and they are ready. Checkpoint and you will be stopped and roll your fucking window down.
Will be stopped and roll your window down. Man, our people are this is how we see, you know, this is how the Lord allowed me to see as a servant of his, being a prophet and serving the Lord, man. Man, Israel don't know what the fuck is going on, and Israel is walking in their own fucking, Negroites are walking in their own fucking delusion, man. But the Lord has allowed them to get roused up so they can get put the fuck down. Because 2/3 have to go. So these 2/3 are getting roused up, man. I know as prophet, man, this is not the war I'm supposed to fight until the Lord give me that spiritual powers, man. when he'll give me that spirit to go. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3 through 8. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh, man. You see that? For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. See, hey, I used to be dumb like these niggas, man. Toting guns and shit, man. Doing wild shit, man. But the Lord called me to do another thing, man. The Lord called me to take down strongholds. What is strongholds? Lies that this man done put up in our faces and in our mind, and all lies that this man done had us live through his kingdom, man. The Lord give me the spirit and the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of pulling down these philosophies and these strongholds that in the minds of our people, man. That's the strength that he give us. You know, it's not the weapons. It's not the weapons of this. It's not. We don't have the weapons of warfare of Esau, man. We're not supposed to fight that way. We're not supposed to fight with weapons of war with this man. That's the wrong way to go. As prophets, our duty is to find the elect and bring down strongholds. Keep prophesying, bringing down this man's lies. Put forth these man's lies in front of the nations, man. In front of the Gentiles, in front of and show our people who we are. That's our war. That's our power. That's our strength. That's what he gives us. It says, verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High. And who does that? So-called white man, man. You know? He has given you niggas all type of imaginations. You got niggas out here thinking it's mermaids in the fucking water, man. That's fucking diabolical, man. That's a whole total imagination, man. You know? You got niggas, man. Man, it's we have to bring down these imaginations, man. You know, and all of y'all that go up against these scriptures, you know, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach, man. You know, that's what we do, man. You know, as prophets, when we find men and they are intrigued of us and they wanna serve the Lord, man. Hey, we got to bring them into captivity under Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, under this word, man. They become captive under this word if they want salvation. And when you become captive under this word, man, you're going to lose a lot of things, man. A lot of things of this world, you know. But that's our strength, man. Verse 6. And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled, man. See? We're here to rightly divide the word and truth. That's our powers. It's just trust in the scriptures and teach this word and live righteous off camera. That's it. And take care of all your responsibilities, man. Teach this will and do righteous off camera. You know, be ready to avenge all disobedience, man. The Lord give us the strength and the knowledge and the spirit to teach his word, rebuke, rightly divide the truth, and make sure brothers is in line. Do ye look on things after the outward appearance. Salak verse 7. Do ye look on things after the outer appearance? If any man trust to himself that he is a Mashiach, let him of himself think this again, that he is a Mashiach. Even so even so are we a Mashiach. For though I should boast somewhat more of our authority, Salak, which Yahweh hath given us for edification, not for your destruction, I should not be ashamed, man. So, hey, man, we understand that our war, the gift that we got is bringing down these imaginations, these strongholds that Esau got, and we do this to edify. To be edified, man, of salvation, and to let others know they can be edified of salvation through this World War III that's coming, through this mess that's coming. It's not for our destruction, man. You know? But if you hold on to that gun thinking carnal, going at this man, you will meet your destruction. You niggas will meet your destruction, man. You cannot win a war with this man doing this, man. He owns everything. You buy the guns from him. Unless you niggas got it in the streets here and there. Y'all have to go to the ammunition shop, the gun store, to get the ammunition from him. Y'all have to get the ammunition from this man. So what in the hell make you think 10 of you niggas or 100 of you niggas strapped up can beat all these army, these commanders and generals and these soldiers, man? You know? Think about it, man. You niggas don't think, though. You niggas just drive off emotion, man.
All right, bye-bye. See ya.
You love to see it. Now, one of the people that documented this shared some photos of armed resistance members from the community on Twitter, saying people in Lincoln Heights went Nazi hunting with the goal being to make Nazis and white supremacists afraid again, as Deepest South put it, who was the individual who uploaded the videos of the community defense group. And this is exactly what you have to do when neo-Nazis come to your community. Their ultimate goal is a white ethno-state, and they're willing to kill everyone else in service of that goal. So these people are violent, and you have to understand that. When people show up to these...
Man, them niggas been violent. And then look, what are the Nazis doing out? I thought there's no racism here. There's no racism in America. This must be AI. This has to be AI. There's no racism here. That's what plenty of these proudful devils say. There's no racism here. Well, what the fuck the Nazis doing out for then? There's no racism here. Fucking devil. You devils, man. You devil, boy. And then you niggas don't know what the fuck going on. Oh, hey, man, it's just crazy out here, man. Man, you just gotta stay out the way. No. This devil is about to come down on you niggas, bro. I just read another article where ICE and the military is in Chicago blowing down on low-income homes, man. Deporting them. All the low-income homes, bro, they are deporting them motherfuckers, bro. They blowing down in the low-income buildings, taking them motherfuckers and deporting them, bro. They don't give a fuck if you a nigga or a Hispanic. They deporting them, bro. Real life. Hey.
Communities, they're not just there to say, hey, we're Nazis. It is a threat of violence to these communities. And they typically target communities of color, black and brown communities, because they want them to feel intimidated in their own communities. And that's what these Nazis did here.
And that's what Esau tried to do, man. It's just a tactic, man. This is a psychological warfare that this man is doing, man. You know? He's doing this so Jay can get riled up so he can play out his agenda, which is put the military on the streets and just slaughter. Put the military on the streets and let's just slaughter, man. You know? That's his agenda. You know, they just said we're not. I seen one where it said we're not mad enough. You know, we're not mad enough. No. Look, I showed this some weeks ago, but Elon Musk tweeted this shit some months ago, maybe last month. It says, breaking news, Elon Musk confirms that white race has two simple options to make. Be conquered and enslaved while being called racist, or reclaim our nation and our dignity while being called racist, man. America AF. The two options are clear. White people have a simple choice to make. Be conquered, enslaved, raped, and genocide while being called racist, or reclaim our nation and our dignity while being called racist. It's that simple. Well, first of all, let's deal with the first option. That first option sounds very familiar, man. That first option sounds very familiar of what y'all did, what you so-called white people did. That first option sounds like y'all have done that plenty of times. You know? Many of times. Didn't Cristobal Colon do that? You know? Y'all been brought genocide on the nation of Israel, man. You know, y'all have, so hey, y'all gonna do the first option again. There is no second option. Y'all going straight to first, man. Straight to first. They're going straight to first, y'all.
CNN explains, the Visionway overpass connects Evandale to the village of Lincoln Heights, the first all-black self-governing city north of the Mason-Dixon line, according to the Cincinnati Preservation Association.
Okay, so it was the first all-black city in Cincinnati. And look, that ain't no coincidence. These devils go to the first black city, bro. And then, you know, that's going to have Jake emotions getting on 10, man. Man, they come down to our first black neighborhood, man. Hell no, man. Them devils know what they doing, man. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Evandale is also just 2 miles away from Reading, which used to be one of thousands of white-only communities throughout the United States known as sundown towns, where local laws prohibited black people and other people of color to be out after sunset to intimidate them from living in the area. So there is a reason why the Nazis chose to target this community, but that doesn't change the fact that if you stand up to them and you let them know that they don't scare you at all, well, they collapse like the paper tigers that they are. And this community proved that. Now, in a local news report, they reiterated that they're standing together and they absolutely refuse to let these dickwads threaten anyone in their community.
Residents of nearby Lincoln Heights soon arrived to protest the Nazi demonstration.
This is something that we all need to take a stand for. We need them to know this is not the 1960s. This is 2025. We are not playing at this time around.
We're told the people on the bridge came and went in a U-Haul.
Jake, niggas, man. Talking about we not playing. Bro, okay. Let me see. Okay, let me get this scripture, man. Cause bro, Israel is Sodom's children, man. You niggas are Sodom's children. You niggas are Sodom's children, man. We keep telling y'all you cannot fight this man carnally. You can't fight this man carnally, man. But y'all Sodom's children. It's Jeremiah 4:22. It says, this is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, man. And hey, this is why most of you niggas are gonna be destroyed when this man come down, because one, y'all don't know what the fuck going on. Two, y'all not listening to the prophets. Three, y'all Sodom's children. You trust in the gun. You trust in the warfare of this world, man. You cannot defend yourself against this man with what he's blessed with. The only thing we can defend ourselves with is with the Lord, with Yahweh, man. He's gonna watch over us, man. He made these people. So why in the fuck when you trust in him to deliver you from these people, man? But these niggas go run to the fucking gun, bro. Sodom's children. Let's look up this word Sodish, man. In fact, let's get it in the good news. See what it says in the good news, man. This man, you niggas go run to the gun that he was blessed with, man. You know, like, bro, you're not beating this man with this gun, bro. The only way the Lord told us we can escape is serve him, man. Serve him. Where's the book of Jeremiah? Here it is. Lock. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. It says, Yahweh says, my people are stupid. See? The word Sodish means stupid. The Lord called you niggas stupid. And he ain't never fucking lied, man. You niggas and you fucking women are fucking past stupid. Y'all are past stupid, man. You women are so fucking emotional. You're unbalanced emotional beings, man. Y'all are past stupid. But the niggas are fucking gone to, man. Niggas are gone to. Like brother was talking about, hey, bro, I can't even say agua. Ain't no righteous woman, man. I don't see it on this side, man. Ain't no righteous woman living through the scriptures, man. The only way a woman will be saved is if that man, the Lord, take her. If the Lord allow that man, or the man that been serving him to get through, to take that woman with him. Ain't no righteous bitch here, man. Let's go, man. Let me get to the scriptures. But let me get into this word Sodish, man. Let's go into this word Sodish. See? What's up with the blue letter? Why the fuck is it? Sodom's children. Here we go. Sodish.
Strong's H 5530. Sachal. Sachal.
Sakal. Fool. From, let's go into the strong. Silly. Foolish. Sodish. Let's go to the Strong's definition. To be foolish, be a fool, to make foolish, turn into foolishness. To do an act or do foolishly, to do foolishly, play the fool. And that's what niggas do, man. Niggas do that all day. Just look at the fucking streams, man. Niggas sit around and play all day, man. While this man and his administration and these Republicans are passing bills to get ready to attack you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You niggas are sitting around being foolish, playing all day, man. Ain't preparing for shit. That's why the Lord says, thou shalt come as a thief in the night. Because y'all not going to realize what the fuck going to hit y'all when this man motherfucking come in like a thief in the night, man. You know? Y'all play all day. Foolish. Play. Play the fool. That's all Jake do, man. Jake sit on streams and out in this world doing folly all day. Jake do content, folly content. This world is, the folly is set in great dignity, man. Great dignity, man. You know? But let's go into it. It says, Yahweh says, my people are stupid. They do not know me. Y'all don't know him. Y'all know Jesus. Or you know picking up the gun and defend yourself, man. You don't know these scriptures. You don't know how to, the Lord ain't dealing with you to the point to, he tell you when to move and when to speak and when not to speak. Jesus ain't dealing with y'all like that. Y'all don't know the Lord, man. Jesus dealing with y'all, not Yahweh. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah ain't dealing with y'all, man. Y'all don't know him. Y'all refuse to know him. It says they are like foolish children. They have no understanding. And y'all don't know what the fuck going. Y'all don't even understand why this man is like this at this point in time. You know? This man is really locking in, man. This man really tapping into his blessing. And that's the sword. It says they are experts at doing what is evil, but failures to do what is good, man. And that's you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians all day. 2/3 of y'all. That's all y'all, that's y'all all day, man. You know? Y'all wise to do evil. Adulterers, whores, harlots. You know? Niggas ain't shit. Niggas want to stay in the streets. You got niggas 50 years old still trying to trap. 50 plus years old still trying to trap, still sagging they fucking pants. The Lord got the, y'all foolish, man. Y'all foolish people. Thinking y'all can defeat this man, man. Get another scripture, man. This is Ezekiel 21. Go 9. Because, hey, the Lord is sharpening up the sword. Hold on.
Leaving shortly after locals arrived. Evendale police released a statement that the demonstration, while offensive, was legal. Protesters took issue with that response.
You're allowed to have a protest, but where's your permit? Where's your permission? And then inciting hate, calling people niggas. That's not right.
When Fox 19 arrived, this car had its windows smashed and its tires slashed. Protesters stated that they believed it belonged to one of the men with the Nazi flags.
That's hate. That's what hate is. That's what hate gets you.
Protesters say they were shocked and disgusted by what they saw on that overpass, but their gathering was about standing together.
This is unity. This is all you. Nobody's here to fight. Nobody's here to cause any trouble. Nobody's here to do any of that. But what we're not going to do is have hatred.
This love, like this united.
Yeah. And let this...
Jay, ain't nobody united with you, nigga. Nigga, ain't no... Listen, if they out there united with you and they look as and they have an appearance of another nation, they might be a fucking Israelite. Other than that, man, ain't nobody rocking with you, Jake. Nobody love you. The Lord said all nations will hate you, nigga. Hey, man, hold on. Let me get that precept, man. Let me get that precept, man, real quick. I think it's Deuteronomy. And the Lord, man, bro, they talking, it's all love. It's just love, man. Jake, don't nobody love you, Jake. Don't nobody love you, Jake. Don't nobody fucking love you, man. Y'all fucking niggas just always want to find love, man. Always want to find love in a time where ain't no time to be fucking loving, man. Like, no time to be loving these motherfuckers, man. Look, where's it at? Damn, Salak. Salak, one second. Bear with me. Let me find this precept. Bear with me. Damn. Oh, I can't. It's a scripture where it says nations will look at you in derision. Salak. Damn. I can't find a motherfucker. Salak, I'm gonna finish playing it. Hold on, man. God damn. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Dang, I'm gonna get this one here. This is Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee, man. And that's right, man. And that's what we have become amongst this nation, man. It's a byword. You niggas are black, Negro, African. Niggas are everything they done wanted to call y'all in the fucking book, man. Let me get it in the good news. It says, in the countries to which Yahweh will scatter you, the people will be shocked at what has happened to you. They will make fun of you and ridicule you, man. And that's right, man. They talking about it's just love, man. Man, look, man, these other nations don't care about you, Jake. Them motherfuckers probably, the motherfuckers, believe me, those Nazi motherfuckers, there was a team behind them that sent them out there, man. All of them didn't go out there. They just sent a little bit out there, man. You know, to test the waters, see how many people will come together. And let me tell you something. If you see motherfuckers out there that's of another nation out there fighting with the nation of Israel, fighting for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that might not be who the nation that they appear to be, man. You know, they may not be the nation they appear to be. You say you got a motherfucker that look like Edomites out there talking about, no, it ain't right, you know, Nazis, get out of here. We believe in equal color and whatever, woo-de-woo, you know, Edomites, love, love, love. That could be an Israelite, man. Could be an Israelite, man. You know, because the only nation, hey, ain't no nation gonna show love for Israel, man. They're all gonna make fun. What's the Carrie Scary movie? They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. When Carrie was going, Carrie thought she was flying for the motherfucking prom. That devil ass movie, that devil bitch, motherfucker, go out there. Carrie, they're all gonna laugh at you. That's how they look at Jake, man. Jake, they're all gonna laugh at you, Jake. They're all gonna laugh at you. Nobody love you, Jake.
Just be a reminder that there are more of us than there are of the Nazis. That is an indisputable fact. So running these Nazis out of your town is a matter of coming together and standing strong and making it clear that they're not welcome there and Nazi bullshit isn't going to be tolerated. And it's not the first time that this strategy has paid off and been really effective. For example, this white supremacist with swastika tattoos threw a bottle at a black man who was driving, and do you want to know what he did? He pulled over and made that Nazi clean his car, and he did just that. But that's not all, because during a Washington State Pride Parade in 2023, Nazis showed up to intimidate queer people and their allies, but guess what the attendees did? They shit on them. They challenged them to a push-up contest and won. They twerked by them, and ultimately they were driven out of Pride. I did a full video on that I'll link to down below if you want to watch that. But it's important to understand that you can never show fear in the face of fascism, because there's more of us than there are of them. Again, that is a very important fact, and it's one that they're aware of, which is why.
All Esau doing is stirring up sedition amongst men. You know, let me get that real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 15:16. It says, the war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations, man. And that's what's going to happen here, man. Esau is rousing Jake up so Jake can come out here and jump up. And because, hey, when Esau come against Jake, man, look, see, he's sending ice at Northern Kingdom because he know Northern Kingdom, man, they just going to run. Northern Kingdom gonna run. But when he come at 2/3 of these Negroes, Esau know he's gonna have to lay down. He's gonna have to unalive niggas, man. Cause Jake, when Esau come at Jake, man, Jake ignorant to the fact of what this man is blessed with. These Negroes are ignorant to the fact that this man is blessed. And he has the chariots and the horses and the technology on his side. Two of you niggas is not going to overcome this man in this war with an AK and a switch. Y'all not going to y'all not going to do it. This man got shit that will blow through where y'all at. And still go through the wall and still put a big hole in you. Boy, 50 cal would tear off your 50 cal is tearing off limbs. 50 cal hit you in the right spot, it can rip apart your body. Bro, this man got guns with bullets the size of Red Bull cans. Bro, what can you do? You niggas is hey. This is the spirit that the Lord is rousing up, because Jake rousing up, you know. Jake is rising up. Hey, Jake rousing up, ready to fight. When, hey, we know as the prophets and we serve Yahweh Shah, we know that our weapons of warfare is not carnal, man. You know? It says, there will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another and gain control. What's happening right now? Political turmoil, man. Look, this is what's happening right now. Sedition amongst men. While trying to gain control. While ignoring the legitimate government. Legitimate government, man. And this is all a distraction to keep you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians to truly understanding of what's really going on behind the scenes. Because what's really going on behind the scenes is they're gonna crash the dollar, man. Amongst all this, they're gonna crash the dollar. And then when they crash the dollar amongst all this, hey, it's gonna be, people are gonna lose their fucking mind. You got Jake probably got a couple million in the bank, and when they crash the dollar, what is Jake millions gonna be? Nothing. Then they have to roll out a digital program and tell you what they think you allowed to have. They're not gonna match you. You think these devils gonna match you niggas or what they allow to crash in your account? No. They're gonna give you what they think you should have amongst what? Your social media posts, everything you do on social media. They have surveillance your niggas' lifestyles, man. You know? So you think when they crash this dollar and then they open up the digital currency, which gonna roll in the MOTB, Revelations 13, you think that they're gonna give you what they crashed in your account? No, they're gonna give you what they think you should have behind the surveillance they seen in your lifestyle. Or if you talked about, or if you were woke, I would say. You know, because if you were woke and you went against a small ass, oh, you done. You done. You ain't getting, they getting ready to rile up those to the concentration camps, man. You know? They're really getting ready to look for the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. But hey, that's what's going on right now, political turmoil, man. Can't deny it, man. You know, this book is real. It's real, man. And hey, y'all are about to see how real this book is. And a lot of people that knew me, and still know me. You about to see everything that I have prophesied about and did for years and went through and struggled and still put this word first, the will of my Heavenly Father first. Y'all are about to see firsthand that everything in this book is real, man. And y'all will know that a prophet have been amongst thee, man. You know? Y'all gonna see that.
They cower in fear the second the community comes out to protect itself. But with regard to the Nazis in Cincinnati, the humiliation didn't end there, because even though they tried to hide their identities, well, Reddit sleuths quickly figured out who they were, because there was a different Nazi protest with the U-Haul last.
I got another one I'm going to show real quick. I'm done listening to Esau.
And here's where it all lies.
This is Zion. I don't know if she's a Zion, but she may have the spirit of one.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Breakdown. I'm your host, Sandra Bebu Boateng.
Turn now to one community in Ohio, which is now the center of a growing national debate about civil rights, hate.
Let's check her out.
Speech and the Second Amendment.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Breakdown. I'm your host, Sandra Bebu Boateng.
See, she might be ham, but she might be ham. She got that ham name, but I don't know. She be talking about what's going on with Jake and shit, and here in America. So she could be an Israelite, man. She bear witness.
Ohio, which is now the center of a growing national debate about civil rights, hate speech, and the Second Amendment. NBC News correspondent and NBC News Now daily anchor Morgan Radford visited the town of Lincoln Heights, where residents have formed an armed community defense group in the wake of a neo-Nazi rally. Morgan joins us now. You were there just on Tuesday. What did the residents tell you about what's going on?
Yeah, I was there just this week. John, it was fascinating because what's interesting is that this town was founded during the Great Migration back in the 20s as a refuge for black citizens, which is why it was especially painful when neo-Nazis suddenly appeared in this 3,000-person majority black town. But they decided to fight back, taking up arms and patrolling their own streets. Now they're at the center of a much larger debate about protection and free speech and who gets it.
Now listen, this one right here, whew, I need you to sit down and call your group chat. That's right, because what went down in Lincoln Heights, Ohio recently is not just wild, it's alarming. It is telling and honestly should be a wake-up call for all of us. Because my people, neo-Nazis pulled up to a majority black town in Ohio. Yes, in 2025, in broad daylight, to make a scene with swastikas and the whole 9 yards. It's a scary time in America, y'all. And this deserves all of our attention. We're gonna break it down. But before we do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another critical conversation like the one we're about to have. Now, before we get into the recent, it was one of the first by us for us. It was a place where black families could own land, govern themselves, and raise their kids without fear. This is a community that birthed legends, the Isley brothers, Nikki Giovanni, and it's a symbol of black self-determination, black pride, and black power. So when hate shows up at the doorstep, that's not just a provocation, it's a message. All right, now let's take a look at what happened in February 2025, according to this MSNBC report.
These aren't police officers or soldiers.
They're business owners, their fathers, their sons, daughters.
These are civilians. Members of the Lincoln Heights Safety and Watch Program.
It's a duty. Okay, let's go.
The duty, protecting their neighborhood, the majority black village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio. After neo-Nazis.
I tell you, get the scripture. I'll bring it out again. Jake done trying to get a gun, strap up, talking about I'm here to protect my community, man, you're done. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3 and 4. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh, man. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, Jake. See, you cannot beat this man trying to with the gun. He was blessed with the gun, so you're not gonna beat him with that, bro. He got the military, man. He got the Air Force, bro. He own all the aircrafts. He got the fucking nuclear bombs, Jake. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Lord got Jake mind so fucking gone. This man got nuclear bombs. How are you gonna tell this man, hey man, y'all ain't running shit, y'all ain't doing shit? Man, he drop a whole bomb on you niggas, man. But that's the mindset. Jake is gone, man. Jake don't give a fuck. They certified crash outs, man. You know, hey, the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, man.
Held a rally here last month, carrying rifles, waving swastikas, and hurling racial slurs. just moments before children were let out of school. At the time, law enforcement officials said the neo-Nazis did not break any laws, but an investigation by County
They didn't break any laws. Chill out. They didn't break no laws, but shit, let Black Panthers go out there and do that. Man, the whole police department will be out there, man, watching them niggas. Let the Black Panthers go out there and do that shit. The whole police department will probably be out there, set up shop, watching Jake. Ready to arrest Jake. But they didn't commit no crime.
Prosecutors is ongoing. Weeks later, the KKK came with these flyers.
First African-American community above the Mason-Dixon line of staff.
Safety and Watch Group spokesperson Durrance Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for Black residents.
Lincoln Heights is our home. If somebody broke into your home, you call the police, and the police says, you know, if they do it again, we haven't broken any law, so we're just going to allow them to break into your home again. What would you do?
Are you worried at all that having a potentially armed response could just create more friction, create more danger?
I'll answer that by saying I've never felt safer as a Black man in my community than I have right now.
The mayor of Evendale, which oversees the police force that responded that day, said in a statement to NBC News, "Our emphasis on de-escalation and public safety resulted in the incident's resolution without injuries to any of the persons involved." But residents here say they can't afford to wait. Every day, the Safety and Watch Group escorts children to school and patrols the streets.
Why do you all wear masks?
Those Nazis, we have reports of them finding our backgrounds, so we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family for what we're doing out here.
While many locals do
Protecting their families, right? The Lord got something for that as well. For you niggas thinking y'all can protect yourselves, or you women think y'all got y'all street niggas, and these niggas that's just fucking through. Y'all think these niggas gonna save y'all on that day? The Lord gonna allow all them to perish, man. Y'all think y'all gonna protect y'all families? You women think these niggas gonna protect y'all on that day? The Lord gonna allow these niggas to die, perish on y'all. This Isaiah chapter 3, verse 25 and 26. The Lord is going into you fucking nigga women. He's going into how y'all men, y'all street niggas that y'all love, or these fucking dumbass weirdo niggas that y'all love, y'all, the Lord is going to allow them to be slain. It's going to be times where these tariffs going to hit real hard, and these prices going to rise up, man. Or y'all may not have food in the house, and y'all going to send that man that y'all, these street niggas that y'all got to go out here and scrape y'all up some food, go find y'all some food. And Lord gonna have them put to death. They ain't gonna come back. They ain't gonna be able to come back. The Lord gonna have them put to death out here looking for y'all some food, man. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, man. And that's right, man. The Lord is going to allow you women, a lot of you, and some of you women had married the Lord and left. You know? And left or ain't been righteous. Y'all have judgment as well. But hell, hey, the men, you wicked ass women, these niggas y'all got, bro, they gonna fall by the sword, man. They gonna fall by this devil, man. They gonna fall by this devil, bro. That's a fact.
who support the security.
You niggas gonna fall, man, out here talking about, we doing this to watch over our family. No. The only way you and your family can survive this war that's coming is by the way of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. That's it.
Some, like business owner Eric Ruffin, say they wish the group wasn't needed.
We don't want to become what we hate. You know, we don't want to become a group of people that walk around feeling like we have a reason in America to have to protect ourselves.
And this community
Stand up.
Stand up.
is not backing down.
We contacted the mayor of Evendale's office, and they say that prosecutors are looking at body camera footage.
Oh, they ain't gotta back down. They ain't gotta back down. They ain't gotta back down because the Lord is sharpening the sword up even more. Get this in Ezekiel. I'm gonna keep bringing this out. Ezekiel 21, verse 9 through 12. Son of man, prophesied and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished, man. And hey, that sword is the so-called white nation, man. What do you mean it's sharpened and furbished, man? I mean, you see these actions? That mean the Lord is sharpening the sword, meaning making them more bold, making them ready, making them blow down in Jake's community, blow down in you niggas' communities, doing some racist shit, man. The Lord is sharpening the sword, man. You know, when the Lord allowed his military to hit the street, that's when it will be furbished. It is sharpened. Verse 10, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? And you niggas still out here playing why this so-called white nation is in this spirit, turning into this spirit. Y'all still making mirth. Y'all still out here partying. Y'all still out here planning trips. Y'all still out here trying to fuck the next nigga or the next bitch. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished. It is given. Salak, this sword. Oh, Salak. Let me go up. Verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contempteth the rod of my son as every tree. And he that giveth it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hands of the slayer, man. Who is the Lord giving it to the hands of the slayer, man? These so-called white people, man. They are strapped up and ready. They are blaming everything on you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They are turning their hate and frustration back towards y'all. Y'all have always been the scapegoat so they can release their frustration out on, man. Verse 12, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Israel is the nation of Israel, is you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Lord is going to allow this nation to bring death upon 2/3 of y'all. Because why? Y'all don't want to follow the true way of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Terror by reasons. By reasons. What's these reasons? Y'all don't want to take heed. Y'all trust in oppression. Y'all trust in this place. You wicked women want to do what y'all want. You wicked women destroy families for your happiness. You niggas still out here not wanting to follow in the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Even you niggas that think y'all in truth. All these terrors are going to be by reasons, man. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh, man. The Lord is going to whoop y'all. And when he whoop y'all, that it means death. He's going to allow this nation, the so-called white nation, white people to bring death upon y'all, which is the Edomites. With that, I'm going to end it. On to the next.